Hello. Today we are going to talk about Disney dining, or more specifically, the Disney dining plan, and is it worth it? Now, I do feel like my opinion might be a little bit controversial because I do think the dining plan is worth it, but I also think it does kind of depend on you and how you dine at Disney. For my family, it is worth it, and I will explain to you guys why and give you a little bit of info on the Disney dining plan. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're watching this video and you're hungry, be warned, there's going to be a lot of food pictures. So the dining plan, the quick service plan gives you 2 quick service meals, 1 snack, 1 resort mug per day. The Disney dining plan gives you 1 quick service meal, 1 table service, 1 snack, and then 1 resort mug. You can check your entitlements on your app, the My Disney Experience app, and Disney has tons of different restaurants. There's the fancier ones like Cinderella's Royal Table and the Hollywood Brown Derby restaurant. There is your buffet restaurants like Chef Mickey's, which serves both breakfast and dinner, and there's Hollywood and Vine, same deal, both breakfast and dinner options for that one. Then there's your family style like Ohana and the Garden Grill, that everything is served like on platters and everybody at the table shares. And then you have your traditional sit down where you just order from a menu like Beaches and Cream or Mama Melrose. And then you have your quick service like Cosmic Rays or Backlot Express, where you're going to get your typical chicken nuggets and burgers, although Backlot Express does have the amazing plastic cheese. Sometimes quick services like Yak and Yeti or Catalina Eddie's might give you some slightly better options. Not better, but like more unique pizza, stuff like that. All resorts have like almost like an eatery style restaurant, but the value resorts only have those. It's kind of like an eatery type thing where you're going to get your typical chicken nuggets and fries, things like that, and occasionally they'll have something a little extra. And so basically I love the dining plan because if you do a lot of character meals or if you really like the buffets, it's going to be worth the money, for me at least. I really just like the idea of having my meals seemingly like prepaid for, I guess. It just gives me like the sense of, okay, because I've done it both ways. Disneyland does not give you the option to have a dining plan, and then there was also times where the dining plan wasn't available, like shortly after COVID. So I have done it where we brought cash and just paid out of pocket, and honestly I really probably saved money. So that is why for some people the dining plan will not be worth it, because if you're sharing meals or if you're not doing a lot of sit down character meals, if you just want to grab quick service or you don't want to take out the time, or you'd just rather not have to use a dining plan where you kind of feel like you have to make all these reservations, then the dining plan is not going to be for you. It's just not. However, if you're like me and you don't mind doing the sit-down meals, in fact, my kids really like it. They like, at the end of the day, just being able to sit in a restaurant, and I don't know, they just like it. So if that's how you like to dine, it's probably going to be for you. And the fact is, dining at Disney is expensive. This is a typical sit-down meal for just like $4. This is how much it costs at a character breakfast or dinner. And if that is how you like if that is what you like to do, it's going to be pricey. It's going to kind of be sticker shock when you get that bill. And if you have the dining plan, knowing that it's essentially quote unquote free, even though it's not because you prepaid for it, I don't know, it feels better. And there are some restaurants that take 2 dining credits, which means they're extra expensive. Cinderella's Royal Table, Hollywood Brown Derby are 2 examples of those. And when you're using the dining plan, it kind of helps you not feel so, I don't know the word for it. It helps you not gasp, I guess, when you get the bill, because essentially it's already paid for, so it doesn't really matter if it just costs you $400, because you already paid that $400 when you paid for your dining package. And one of my favorite things is that you can get the Fantasmic dining package with the dining plan. Now, there's one restaurant that does take 2 credits, but the rest of them, you can do breakfast, lunch, or dinner if they offer lunch And no matter what time of day you eat it, you will get vouchers for premium or like seating, special seating for Fantasmic. And let me tell you, it is so worth it. The views for that show, when you get that seating, they're phenomenal. You get the best seats in the house. I genuinely consider it worth it. And then there's also the refillable mugs, which, to be fair, you can buy these. I think they're like $20 per person, but you can buy them yourself. You don't have to get them on the dining plan, but that alone is, I think, like a $60 value for a family of 4, and you can refill them for free throughout the whole stay at either these kind of drink stations, or they now also have the Coke Freestyle machines. And let me tell you, I am missing the strawberry Sprite like you would not believe. I want it so bad, and that's what I got the whole time on our last trip. So that kind of stuff is kind of what makes it worth it. And like, you're walking through the park and your kid is like, oh, I really want that churro. And you're like, I know you are not going to eat more than 2 bites. It's a snack credit. Give them the churro. Give them the pretzel. Give them the giant cinnamon roll like Gaston's. Whatever. And there are so many options. Like, there's so many dining options. I don't know. I think it's so worth it. There's always so many different snacks to try. There's new things for every holiday. You can get coffee in the morning. You can get whatever. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I genuinely love the dining plan. I do understand some people think it's not worth it. They don't want to spend the time sitting down at at restaurants, or, they are going to share a meal anyway, just whatever. There's lots of reasons why people think that it's not worth it, and that's valid. If you don't want to pay for it, it does up your vacation a lot. Like, it is expensive, especially now. It didn't used to be as expensive as it is, but it is extra expensive now. So I do get it. For me and my family, we just love the dining plan. We love the convenience of feeling like our meals are prepaid, and we love trying new restaurants. We do have our tried and true favorites that we go to pretty much every trip, but we love to pick a different one. And if my kids don't like their meal, or if they don't finish it, they're just not hungry, whatever, you don't feel like you wasted money because it's a dining credit. Even though you still did pay for it, you did. It just, I don't know, it feels like it's not a waste, I guess, is the best way to put it. So I don't know. That's personally my opinion. Like I said, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. There's a lot of people who think that the dining plan is a waste of money. They think it's too much food. They think, whatever. We love it. We love the dining plan and pretty much get it every single trip. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you love getting the dining plan, or if you just think it's not worth your time. I will say, if you're staying off property, I don't think you can get the dining plan. I think it's only for on-property guests. So the one time that we didn't stay on property, we didn't even have the option to get the dining plan. And let me tell you, I missed it. But yeah, this past trip, we only went for the weekend. We still got the dining plan. We used the crap out of it. We loved it. So yeah, anyway, tell me what you think, and I don't know, let me know what Disney thing you think I should talk about next. Thanks for watching. Bye.